What's up, guys? We're here at South by Southwest Interactive with Will from Thunder Lotus Games. He's here showing off Jotun. Will, real quick, for those who don't know what Jotun is, can you go ahead and describe it just real fast?
Jotun's a hand-drawn action exploration game set in Norse mythology. You play Thora, a Viking warrior who died an inglorious death, must prove herself to the gods to enter Valhalla.
That is an epic storyline. And now I've noticed with this game, epicness seems to be the theme. Your protagonist is super small on a screen with a big, large boss. And you said that the feature of this game really is boss battles, right?
Yeah, it's a boss battle centered game. So in between the boss fights, there are exploration sections with hostile environments you have to go through, light puzzles to solve. But the big moments of the game are definitely those epic boss fights.
Right. And I noticed when you're playing that the characters' movements are very slow and deliberate. X's with the light attack take some time. The Y's take a big wind up as well. Is that slowness, is that going to stick around for the entirety of the game? Is that a design decision to make kind of like a risk and reward system?
Yeah, absolutely. We're really inspired by Dark Souls in that sense, where you have to plan your attacks, you have to do the correct attacks. You can't just spam your attacks. One thing that isn't in the build right now that you didn't see are god powers. So as you explore Purgatory, you'll find shrines to the gods, and they'll imbue you with their power. So you'll have Thor's hammer and Odin's spear, and so that'll open up a bunch of different other abilities for you.
That's awesome. So now with the god theme and the Norse mythology, which is a linchpin of the whole design,
Absolutely.
did that come about because when you guys made the studio, you all said like, hey, we all like Norse mythology, or where did the interest really start?
Well, we've always loved like really old stories like Beowulf or the Divine Comedy, things like that. When we were searching for ideas, I kind of stumbled upon Norse mythology, and the more I read, the more I loved it. It's crazy. Like they have cows with poison rivers coming out of their udders, Thor dressing up as a bridesmaid to smash giant skulls in. It's just really rich and relatively unexplored in popular culture in general. So it's really awesome setting for a game.
Cool. And now when I first got to the booth, you said, hey man, you probably want to use the headphones. And then when I got them on, I realized that you have a really awesome score going along with the music. How much are you guys focusing on the sound design as you create the game, and do you have any ambition to make it maybe a pivotal point of the actual game as well?
Absolutely. Sound is so important to player immersion, to creating that full experience. In the boss fights, we view the music as a second character in the boss fights. It mirrors the fight. It's like super heavy, super orchestral at the same time, but yeah, super important.
Right, and now you can't deny when anyone sees it, it just immediately comes off as a very pretty game, and that's because of the hand-drawn art. Do you have people in-house doing that art, and who is animating? Like, how did that just come about, I suppose?
Yeah, so the art style is a direct result of the kind of artists I know. So I'm just really lucky to know some really amazing artists.
Yeah, they did a fantastic job.
Yeah, they're amazing. They're really amazing. So right now in the demo was two people, one animator and one 2D artist, Joanie and Alex. Alex does all the animation, and Joanie does the character designs, the environment designs as well.
So where can people find this game and when?
We're coming to Steam in September of this year, so we're coming for Windows, Mac, and Linux. Consoles down the line. If you want to learn more about the game, go to jotungame.com, and yeah, beat the odds and impress the gods.
Perfect. All right, thank you so much, Will. And that's all for Jotun. You guys should stay tuned.